Well, I guess welcome back to, what are we calling this? Panic Pun?
It's the Halloween edition, Quince, come on!
Oogie Boogie? Is this the Boogeyman remix?
This is the worst one. I'm gonna stop. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's just his favorite holiday, so I'll let him have it.
Everyone is episode 1, because the last episode was 0.
That's how we do things around
Still no
here.
title for this podcast. I'm probably still gonna call it Panic Pun.
Well, why not?
No. I kind of want to do... Alright. So hear me out. Do you remember Garfield and Friends?
Yes.
Remember the logo and everything?
Yeah.
I kind of want to do Panic and Friends. I want the logo to be like that.
I mean, that would be interesting.
Well, alright, let's get off this bullshit. Quincy, how have you been? It's been a week since we last talked.
Yeah, I've been alright.
Yeah?
I've been good.
Yeah.
Just been, living the dream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marriage and eating.
Yeah, marriage and eating. Yeah, pretty much. It's been nice. How have you been?
I'm alive.
That's pretty much the census right
Doing
now.
all right. It's Halloween. It's all right. Well, if it's what, November 1st, but
November 1st.
We're gonna upload this after Halloween. Oh,
yes, that we do specials after the holidays. It's okay. It's not Christmas just yet. Okay?
Oh yeah, fuck you, Christmas people that have to turn the holidays on as soon as November 1st hit. Like, dude, you need to chill out.
Yeah.
Give it another freaking month. You guys just can't handle it. You can't handle the sad season of fall.
Yeah.
Where everything's dying. But once it's Christmas.
The snow, that whitening snow.
You white bitch.
Whoa. I didn't
Get
say
your
it.
stupid coffees.
Get your stupid coffee. Your fucking pumpkin spices.
Can I get a mug? No.
Sorry, we're just kidding, ladies. You do you. We appreciate all your coffee drinking out there.
Get your pumpkin spice asses out of here.
Forget all that noise.
I've got a lot of hate for that shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is going to be our Halloween episode, which I've said 4 times?
A few times. So yeah, we just talk about past Halloweens that we've had, costumes, good times like that,
The idea is best costume, worst costume.
I mean,
Then best party, worst party. Then we're going to do Halloween specials. It doesn't have to be a horror movie. And then your favorite is who's your favorite killer?
Who's your favorite killer?
It could be for real. Or, I'm just kidding. That was I'm
be for real.
I'm winging that. I'm winging that. No, I'm just basically do you have an icon for Halloween? Because everyone's got icons. We'll talk about that in a little.
Yeah,
So,
I guess. True.
all right. Also, we've had a few drinks in us as well to kind of lighten the mood and get us a little jazzed.
Well, I mean, I let the liquor talk to me most of the time, but yeah.
Yeah. Let the liquor do the talking.
Yeah.
Randy.
I took a quiz and apparently I'm a Leahy. No big deal. Apparently.
See, I don't want to talk about our habits. So, all right. So, before we get started, we are going to just, we saw your week was good. My week was all right.
Yeah.
I just worked and had a weekend.
Pretty much, yeah.
Those exist.
I actually have a day off. This was my day off.
Editing this was stupid.
Yeah.
My computer was giving me so much crap.
Yeah.
It's are you sure you want to edit this? You want this as the MP3 file? Do you want it like this? It's no. Can I want to take the thing and drag it over the thing.
Excuse me, mister. Can I do this for you? Or can I help you try out this? Nah, bruh. I'm good. Thanks. I just do the thing with the thing and I'm done.
Yeah. And it's not that simple. When I had an Apple computer, I will say this, they are good for editing.
Yeah,
their editing software is great. You don't even have, it's not even hard. You can take things, I need music over this part of the scene right here. But freaking Windows Movie Maker, Windows Movie fucking Maker, you guys have to make it difficult. It's sorry, you can't do 2 songs over each other. You can't do 2 sound effects over each other. It's
You can't do that. That's too many sounds.
It's bullcrap.
There's you see.
I remember editing old videos with a friend of mine, and he knows who I'm talking about, or he knows that he's listening, obviously. But he's not dead.
We know you're out there.
So he and I would edit videos, and I just remember splicing stuff together was so easy and crap. I'm not saying editing's an easy job because I get it.
He gets it.
It's not. But when you're doing stupid stuff like me, it's so easy.
There should be easier formatting. It should be easier for you.
Yeah.
But you know,
I digress. But that was fun doing that. I mean, I popped it up. I didn't have a logo yet made. I'm still working on that, even though I'm using Microsoft Paint. My laptop is like Frankensteining off like 4 different things right now.
it's a nice creation when you're like watching right now.
My laptop screen is broken, but the laptop works. The HDMI port works, so it's hooked up to a TV. That TV is also hooked up to a keyboard, which, by the way, the laptop keyboard doesn't work as well. So my laptop is basically a tower, but not a tower.
You know what?
A fallen building.
If we ever do videoing, I just want to do that cut screen to that guy, like thinking about stuff, just math, like, yeah, sounds about right. Like, what the hell are you talking about, bro? You just built.
I always like that. I always like that gif of that lady that's like, she's got like a bunch of like equations floating around her, and she's doing this look like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So, but
no, it makes it work though.
Like, editing was just simple, but this was simple too. And then our Halloween just passed. How was your Halloween?
I worked it. It was weird because it snowed. It's been a long time since it snowed on Halloween.
I saw somebody say, it's like, oh, Halloween, I guess it'll just be January. Like, freaking Illinois just decided to do that.
Yeah, it really started like real slight. It's like real soft. It was slow light, and then it just snowed all day.
Dude, I'm going to tell you about my Halloween. Keep going. You just worked, you said?
Yeah, I just worked. That's pretty much all I have cracking.
So, my Halloween was completely ruined when I found out my favorite taco place closed down.
Wait, which place was that?
It was on North Avenue. It was the only place on Grubhub that had good tacos. So I go on my Grubhub. I'm like, no, Carol. Sorry about that. There was a mishap with the computer. So anyway,
difficulties.
I'm ordering from the place, and I notice like, oh hey, 2 towns over. No, they get here within 5 minutes because the place is literally like, no joke, a 5-minute drive. So. I mean, I could go there, but it's snowing out, remember? It's
it's snowing out. You're like, wait, it's Halloween. It's
so
snowing.
I thought this,
whatever.
There's this guy, he knows me by name at this point, and, I give him fat tips all the time.
Yeah.
And then on Grubhub, it's like...
Always tip fatty.
Yeah, Grubhub, it's like, no, it's not here anymore, man. I'm like, what? I go online, it's like, no, it's not here anymore, man. I was like, what?
No, man. It's almost like a murder scene. It's like, you can't come back. No, I need to look at it.
Do you want to know what's crazy, though? So that place closed down. I then saw Burger King, and I was like, all right, I'll just order Burger King. Dude, it was going to cost me $25 for one meal. For the delivery, the tax, and the fucking tip.
Yeah, dude. It is
I said forget it. I drove there instead. I was like, and I put my phone out my window. It is a pricey
game when you order online and order from Grubhub and stuff like that, dude.
I put my phone out my window and I'm like, you see this? Bullshit. I'm paying $10 for this meal. Yeah. And they want me to pay $22?
Yeah, I know, right, bruv?
What is that? What is that?
I'm gonna have everybody catch it on.
Alright, so anyway, but yeah, no, I spent my Halloween working, to be honest with you. I did dress up though. Nothing really. I put a green mask on, which was like a cloth-like mask. You know which one I'm talking about.
I know exactly which one you're talking about.
Yeah, the Panic Pun mask.
Yeah.
Yeah, but everyone's like, are you the mask as Freddy Krueger? I'm like, yeah, I'm the mask. Jim Carrey's the mask as Freddy Krueger. Because I'm wearing a Freddy sweater. I had nothing else to wear, man. I was going to go all out and be like, get my cool-ass costume and bullshit. And then next thing I know, I'm like, oh, some stuff happened over the weekend, and I have to freaking adult up and not buy things. So,
adult up, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good word for it, adult up.
Who cares? But yeah, that was my Halloween. I mean, nothing special. I didn't go to any parties the week prior or anything.
Yeah. I did go to a bar the weekend beforehand, actually. It was nice because the power went out at work, so I got off early.
Oh yeah, cool. I think I saw your snap on that.
Yeah, I was like,
my roommate went to a Beetlejuice bar.
Oh yeah?
He said it was horrible.
Really?
It was literally just like a bar with like some decorations of Beetlejuice. And what I mean by some decoration, I'm talking like there was a tombstone and a Beetlejuice, and there was like that fake foam grass, and that was like a couple things, but alcohol was like expensive.
Oh yeah, you said you were in the city.
You know what? I was really interested in going to.
But that's upsetting though.
Yeah, but I was interested in going because when he said that, but then I thought like, it's probably gonna be too expensive. I'm not a city person anyway.
You're in a city slicker.
Yeah. So I was just like, forget it. I'm just gonna.
That sucks.
Yeah, but
It's
he
like,
told
you
me
gotta do
about
something
it.
like that. You should like at least
Well, the
give
thing
it
was,
an effort.
I felt bad for him because I'm like, him and his girlfriend like were looking forward to that.
Yeah,
And
especially if you're going to pay to get into that. Yeah.
yeah, but
That's-
in Vegas, there's a Beetlejuice museum. I heard it's
Oh,
open
there's-
until like November like 10th or wait, no, late November. I think it's like yeah.
Beetlejuice Museum.
Yeah, yeah, I really want to see that. So, all right, Quincy, are we done with Halloween?
Are we?
Time to move on.
Are we?
Yeah, well, now it's time to talk about our. Do you have a Halloween moment? Let's start with our childhood.
Wow.
Do you have a Halloween moment from your childhood?
What moment would you like to relive about my Halloween?
I have a couple stories. I remember a few Halloweens.
I remember a few Halloweens too.
All right, but I'm talking as a kid before you became a sinner.
Oh, well, I guess it was probably the day I became. No, I'm just kidding. One could have been, but no. I remember a few times. I had a good moments.
Like specifically from your childhood, though. Do you remember like any fun moments as a kid?
I remember actually having like Halloween at school was actually really fun. Elementary school, it was nice being able to dress up. You actually went trick or treating to like different classrooms.
Yeah,
that was always a fun time. They get like going out of school than just like trick or treating at real people's houses.
Yeah.
Oh God, I remember when my eyes always just light up when I get a full size candy bar. Remember those moments? Or like a king size?
Yeah, there was like a couple houses that I remember. Like my aunt would babysit me a lot.
Yeah.
And I mean babysit like until I was like 12, which was bullcrap. My mom did not trust me and my siblings
Your
alone.
siblings.
Oh yeah, me especially because I did not care to watch them. I was like,
they're not my responsibility.
I wanted to hang out with my friends.
I
and,
didn't
like,
pop these mofos out. These are not my responsibility.
I did not care. I did not care to watch them as a kid. I loved them to death, but fuck off.
That is hilarious.
I was a kid.
I love it.
I was like, you think I want to spend all my energy right now?
Raising a kid? Yeah, I'm a kid. You think I want to raise a kid?
Okay, fine. I'll have a babysitter for you. What, Mom? No!
I ruined it.
Well, I do remember my aunt, my aunts would jump in, my aunts and uncles would
So were you
help
ever
out.
a latchkey kid then?
What?
A latchkey kid.
What the fuck is that?
You don't know what a latchkey kid is? Oh,
No.
toy. Well, pretty much once you became like a certain of age, you pretty much have a key to the place.
Oh, yeah. I
Like
did.
your mom would.
Yeah, I did
mom
end up
would-
having a key to my house.
guess,
And everything.
yeah.
But, like, we got, I think, like...
You know, you weren't always babysat.
Yeah.
Okay.
But so I remember like go to my aunt's a lot. She had a nice neighborhood. Like I'm talking like a cul-de-sac of like people that are like, you know, hey, we're making money.
Here, you can't see, but the thing we're doing is the money.
And
thing.
I hung out with some of the kids in those houses, like you know, when I would stay over there, and I knew I saw their parents. I'm like, oh my god, your mom and dad went to Sam's Club. Or whatever, whatever club place was big at the time. I think it was Costco or something.
Costco, I think it would have been.
I don't know, but all I remember is they had like industrial fucking size bags of like big king size candy bars.
Oh god! Yeah,
and I was just sitting there like I'm gonna make 2 costumes.
Dude,
I'm gonna go to that house and be like, hey, trick or treat, trick or treat.
And then come back.
Hey
with
kid,
a
give me your costume.
Come back the exact same costume.
a
Add a
mummy.
mustache.
Hello, sir. You're the same kid from before.
Oh god.
You want to know what? All right. So I remember dressing up like as a Power Ranger one year as a kid.
God, the times I was.
No, I take it back.
Power Rangers.
The knockoff Power Rangers from like the store that, you know, it looks like a Power Ranger, but it's not a Power Ranger.
It's like a morphin something or other. A semi-similar morphing something or other. Yeah, I've had that knockoff before too.
I don't know. It was lime green, so it wasn't green. No, it was mint green. So it wasn't like the Green Ranger green. It was just off.
Oh, you didn't have
green.
the macaroni yellow?
No, I didn't have macaroni yellow.
That was my favorite one.
Oh my gosh. Those things weren't power. That wasn't a Power Ranger costume. That was like, I don't know, a lame security guard.
A lame
costume.
security guard. Okay.
Go lame security guard. And no offense to any security guard people out there.
No offense to any lame security guards. Thank you for trying to keep our mall safe.
You gotta stop those people from stealing Too Cool Pocky. It's from Japan.
It's Surprised it got over with the embargoes and whatnot.
Whatever, dude. That place is like fake price shit. It's like, oh, it says it's from Japan, but we just...
I see them making it over here. I see you.
We gotta make them look like this. But I remember going as like one of those Power Rangers one time, and I just like was going back to my aunt's house. I think I went to my aunt's like a couple years in a row as a kid, because I remember going there almost like 3 freaking costumes, like 3 different kinds of costumes. I wasn't changing in like one day though, so. But the Power Ranger one was the one where like this kid and I, like, we collided with each other like head first because we were looking at our candy bags. He was coming around the hedge bush and I was coming around, and we both bam. And next thing I know, I just had like, I thought I was, oh man, I just saw red everywhere on my face, and I started freaking out. And it turned out this kid was like a zombie, and his face was all red too, and it ruined my costume. Oh, by the way, the mask, like, there wasn't like the plastic mask with like the black slits. No, this mask was like a cloth like space helmet you put on with a crappy yellow see-through visor.
Okay, I've never had that one.
Instead of just the silver mouth, it was like a silver mouth with a little slit. It looked like Kick-Ass. Like a crappy Kick-Ass costume.
Before Kick-Ass?
The mask was an oversized bobblehead Kick-Ass costume before Kick-Ass.
Wow.
If Kick-Ass was a Power Ranger, that he wouldn't be Kick-Ass. It'd be no ass. Like,
It'd be no ass.
No kicking ass here.
No ass, not kicking ass. Okay.
Oh, man. Oh, bags of candy, though, man. Oh, I threw out the worst candy ever. It's always licorice.
God, yeah, licorice.
Popcorn balls.
But as an adult, I drink Jaeger.
Ew, get out of here. It has the same ingredient in it, but it's not totally it. Because you can't get
horse
drunk
ass,
off it.
yeah. Yet I still drink it.
Well, come on, man.
But I'm an adult, so it gets me for,
It gets you drunk.
It gets me drunk. But yeah. Oh God, yeah. When I was a kid, I used to live in a nice neighborhood too. All my friends were of either the Asian or Gentile, and they had hella money. My homies had like all the new PlayStations all the time. I played all the new games before anybody else.
Yeah.
His family, we just go to their houses and just chill. And his parents would just like leave them like $100 and we just order like pizzas and just chill out, watch like horror movies or play the new video games and stuff like that. Yeah, it was the dopest. Oh God, I remember those days so much.
So
then
they had the king bars?
Oh God, almost every house had like regular size or king bars. And if they didn't, they paid. No, I was kidding. No,
and now it's all like fun size.
Yeah.
Everyone's fun size. It's horrible.
I gotta watch my girlish figure, fun size.
So costumes as a kid?
Pretty much Power Rangers. Always almost the Black Power Ranger.
Oh my gosh.
For the majority of
You never wanted to be the
season.
Green Ranger?
I think I was... I don't ever think I was. If I was, I probably only once.
My grandma made my costume.
Always either a vampire or a Black Ranger. I was really basic as a kid.
Yeah.
Dumb basic, yeah.
I get you.
And then when I became a teenager, I was like, oh, maybe I do different stuff,
I think that, but like when you kind of become a teenager, you kind of don't want to do it.
Yeah, unless you're doing it to a party to like impress somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The thing is about like, so as a kid though, growing up doing Halloween and stuff, when I got to middle school, I stopped. I think I did it one more time, but like I definitely stopped from like 8th grade to like, high school. I was pretty much done after that. There was one time I did go at the age of 26. It's very embarrassing.
Hey, my kid's in the car.
But it was raining. It was gross out, and I was with I was with somebody at the time, and she and her friends were going, and she's like 23, and she's told me she was going trick or treating. And I was like, "You're kidding me, right?" And she's like, "No, I'm gonna go." I'm like, "All right, good luck." And she convinced me to go and dress up and all that. And dude, no one stopped. One guy asked me my age. Everyone else didn't. They were just like, "Here, take the candy," because like it was almost 8:00. It was raining out, and I think people just wanted to get rid of the candy.
Really?
And that was at my age of 26 of trick or treating as Scarecrow from Batman. I got probably the most candy I've ever gotten in my life.
being a grown ass man.
We even saw houses, and I'm like, so the people we were with, like, her friend was babysitting or something, and so they wanted to take her trick or treating. So that's why they're all hanging out. So I was like, all right, fine. And then I realized, I'm like, we're all like, okay, don't go to that house. You can see he's only got dum-dums. Don't go to that house. He's only got fucking...
You were scouting houses.
Oh, my God. Black and orange freaking taffy.
Oh, God.
There was a whole bowl of it in front of someone's porch. And I'm like, yeah, no one's walking on that house. No one's going there.
No one wants that bastard candy.
When's the last time you went trick-or-treating?
Oh, Jesus. Last time I went trick-or-treating was a bad time.
All right. Is it another story, or is this something we should talk about?
I mean, I can tell you the bits and pieces I can.
Oh, man. Leave names out.
Oh, yeah, I know, of course. So,
Halloween story.
Get out of school, maybe like in the 7th grade, maybe.
Oh, okay. This is just kid drama. Oh, no.
So, we're getting up, and we're hit on my one homie's house, so we chilled there for a little bit. We actually had a couple houses on the way there because it's 3 o'clock. And we're bastards, and there's no, oh, take one, nah, run that. So the couple houses always just leave a bowl out, and they please take one, and we just ran on those houses real quick, filled up our bags, went to our homie's place, just chilled for a little bit, wait for everybody to get out, get changed, and all that stuff like that. This is when I had my worst costume, which we were talking about earlier.
Oh, yeah, you're going to tell me later. I'm so glad we're sharing this story.
Should I say what I was just because?
No, say
okay.
it, yeah.
Okay, it was very big for a later story, but I was something
like,
inappropriate.
when we find out, I'm going to be like, wait a minute, you were dressed as this while this was happening?
Yeah, pretty much. It was, I'm not going to lie, it was in bad taste. But anywho.
Oh, no.
So we were getting ready, stuff like that. So we were watching, I think, 28 Days Later came out. Just came out, so we were watching that. But I wasn't really into horror like that just yet, so I kind of watched it with them, but I was pretty much playing my homie's Xbox. So, hours go by, and if they thought I went home already, they went trick-or-treating without me. So then his mom comes downstairs, she's like, wait, you're still here? It's like, yeah, oh. They already left, we'll have 45 minutes. I'm like, oh. It's time a little harder. I'm like, wow, what a bunch of bastards. But it was probably the luckiest thing that happened to me because while they were trick-or-treating, a bunch of sophomores came up and pistol whipped them.
What?
Yeah, and beat them a couple of them. We're in the 7th grade.
Oh, my gosh.
Pistol whipped them for their candy. And it was a bunch of them.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so my homies had to go to court for a month and had to testify and stuff against some of these teenagers. So
wait, your friends had to go to
3 of my friends had to go to court because there was 3 sophomores in high school.
Oh my god!
Pistol whipped these kids with BB guns just for their candy.
Hey, give us your candy.
Yeah, pretty much. And my friends were whatever, just because you're bullying us, whatever. And they were not playing around apparently. And held them at gunpoint with a BB gun. They didn't know it was a BB gun at the time, but they held them and
That's fucking insane.
Yeah,
that's insane.
I got left behind for that. That could have been me.
That could have been you.
That could have been me, the Black Ranger.
No, I think you would have probably done. Wait, were you the Black Ranger?
No.
Okay, just hold it then.
I was not with the Black Ranger. But
that was the last time you went trick or treating.
Yeah, I was in 7th grade. Trick or treating as in me actually going trick or treating, not trick or treat with somebody else because they had a kid.
Oh god, that's the worst. I couldn't believe.
I don't mind it.
I didn't mind dressing up, but the thing is, everyone was like, the kid was like an elephant or something, and the sisters were cats, and I don't even remember my friend's freaking costume, and I was this dark, ugly scarecrow walking around, and almost 6'1" and. Is this dude gonna come out and start killing people?
215 pounds. He delivers the nightmares.
Way more than 215, my friend.
Well, when you put the nightmare venom in people,
I'm just saying, when you see that dude walking around, what is that guy doing? What's that dude? It's is someone gonna start a Halloween tradition? Remember how clowns were getting bad out here?
God, yeah.
All right. Let's
forget about those.
Let's talk about the shit we were talking about. Best costume.
Oh, yeah, best costume? I would have to say, for me...
Yeah.
I gotta say, I pretty much your rendition of the Joker for me when we went to
Comic-Con?
Comic-Con, yeah.
It was not a Halloween costume.
I mean, but that's probably the best one for that. Because I wanted to wear that again, though.
You were Blade one time, right?
Yeah, that didn't work out as well I wanted to.
Yeah.
Now,
you just had a trench coat and a sword in the back.
Because most of my things were kind of just drawn, like, thrown together. But that one actually, like, took time. That's why I appreciate it.
The monk monkey was kind of funny.
That monk monkey was kind of funny. Because I was just like, because I literally threw that together real quick.
Weren't you Two-Face?
I was Two-Faced. That's right.
You had
I remember that. I literally shaved off literally half of everything.
You also half white faced.
And I half white faced it too. I felt it was appropriate, right?
I guess.
People loved that. I think the funniest part too was actually after Halloween, because we went to like a couple of parties and everybody loved that costume. I remember going to get burritos someplace. Ooh. And I was still, it was like 10:30 in the morning, 11 o'clock in the morning. And it's just early and we're at this place just chilling, like watching telenovelas, eating burritos and shit. And the guys there were like, everybody was so confused, like what's going on here? But they were super cool. I left them a nice little tip. I don't normally you don't have to.
Yeah.
But like I was like, why not? They were super cool and chill.
I always leave a tip at Los.
I never do because that was like, I think one of my first times actually like dining in.
Oh, it's one of those. Okay.
Yeah, I usually like order because it will deliver to us. So.
Crazy. So is the Two-Faces your best costume?
Yeah, I'm talking about Halloween. Two-Face was probably my best one because I actually took time for that too. I got off early from work, had someone do my makeup too, make sure I came in, shaved everything smooth. Yeah, I took the time and effort for that one.
Yeah, you did that.
Dedication, yeah.
You did what I did for Comic-Con. I shaved half my freaking head for that.
When you told me that, I was like, bro, like you're like, yeah, I'll make you Two-Face. I'm like, I gotta do it legit. If you did it legit, I gotta do it legit.
I was going to Comic-Con and I didn't. This was at the age where I knew my hair was going to start growing. So I was like, I'll just shave half my head. Yeah. And then the next day, I was like, oh, see, it's growing back. Now I'm like at this point in my age where I'm like, if I shave it, is all of it going to come off? Is it
ever come back?
Is it going to come back? No. All right, so your worst costume. I need to know what you were doing while playing Xbox and while your friends were getting beaten.
Well, I mean, like, hey, you make it feel like they made me feel like I was just there.
Were you a clown?
No.
Okay. Because you would look like a clown. Not to back up your boys or anything.
You look like a clown now. Damn. My heart. I'm sorry, boys. I still love y'all. I mean, I guess. Can I actually say it on here? Would it be okay for me to actually say who I was?
Yeah, I mean, I'll edit it out if it's that bad.
Well, I mean, I was the DC sniper.
Wow.
And this was maybe a year after the Yeah, or was it same year? I think it might have been the same year it was actually happening. And one of my friends suggested because I'd have a costume. Once again, I'd have a costume. And he was super into military stuff like that. It's like, hey, he's like, this guy, the sniper that he uses. And he just gave me like some sunglasses. And he was like, hey, just be the DC sniper.
Wow.
And we went trick-or-treating for a little bit before that whole situation happened too. And
dude.
So, I guess that would probably be my worst one.
God, I can't think of anybody going as like a Hitler or whatever, but like I don't know, somebody's probably going as John Wayne Gacy.
I bet you people going everything, but like that was like recently happening. It wasn't like, Hitler is way dead. Like
it's
John
not
Wayne
like
Gacy's
somebody in 2001 was going as the Two Towers and their friends
as
a plane.
Yeah, something like that too soon. Mine was definitely way too soon.
That was in poor taste. I do apologize.
Yeah, I did apologize. But I was a kid. What
did
I
you apologize to?
I don't know. Just
the sky?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I gotta tell somebody. You're talking to a hamster in a cage or something. You go to a pet shop just to speak. Hey, I need to tell you something. I was the DC sniper for Halloween.
You just see me talking to a hamster. This is my therapist.
Someone's like, I think he just told that hamster he's the DC sniper. We should probably call the police.
We should probably put a wire on that gerbil. See whatever else he tells us.
Oh man. Well, that's gonna be like your best and worst, totally.
Yeah, like completely, right?
My oh my god! All right, so me, my best is Beetlejuice. I mean, because it's the only costume I like actually went all out on Halloween.
Yeah.
Other costumes I wore were like something for, I forgot.
What?
Something for Comic-Con.
Like Comic-Con?
Yeah, a lot of my costumes for Comic-Con that I put effort in. Like Halloween was like, oh, I'm going to put a spooky mask on and be like a ghost or something.
I'd be like a ghost. Oogie boogie.
Oogie boogie. He's scary.
Yeah.
No, but that Beetlejuice was always my favorite because the first time I did it, I went to the city and everyone was like, well, I mean, like, I took just a black suit and duct taped the crap out of it with white.
Hey, it was well done though.
It was really stiff. Moving in that thing was like weird. I felt the pants being heavy and like doing that soft smack on your leg or something like that.
Yeah.
But I remember going to the city that night. I remember having a really good time. I ran into a guy that was he was officer fuck, what's his name? He's the guy from Is it Family Matters with Urkel?
Yeah.
He played the cop dad in that one.
Carl Winslow?
Yeah, he played Carl Winslow. I was just like, I was like, okay, wow. And he's like, yeah, he had this huge fake stash. I was like, wow, it's perfect. Actually, you kind of look like a young, lean Carl Winslow, to be honest with you, man. He was thin. There was I don't know why he said he was Carl Winslow. I was like, but you're in Chicago.
You're in Chicago.
I probably had 2 drinks or something. And then the night was ruined because, like, the people I was with was, like, all sad and, like, crying over bullshit. The girlfriend was in pain or something. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Someone stabbed her, I guess. I'm just kidding.
Someone stabbed her.
She, she started getting stomach pains and she wanted to go home. But I was like, you were, like, drinking hardcore before we left.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, the minute we get to one bar, you wanted to go home.
Wasty face.
Yeah. All right. So my worst costume was my so-called Mr. Freeze costume, where I just took I took knee pads, shoulder pads, elbow pads, wrist guards, what was it? Shin guards. I put like shin guards on my arms. I spray painted them all silver. I put blue neon, what's those? What are those called?
Which one?
You crack them so they glow.
Oh, the glow sticks?
Yeah, but they were like the ones that you like make rings out of. Just whatever, glow sticks. Yeah, so like you crack those open and I put them all like over the suit. I was supposed to be like a version of like Mr. Freeze and it just looked like nothing. It's like, who are you? I was like, fuck.
Who are you?
Yeah, I just looked like I was like an evil space warrior or something. I was just like, I looked terrible. I had a gas mask over my face and like, I was supposed to be like, oh, Mr. Freeze. Like, fuck off.
Fuck off, bro.
Fuck off, bro.
Who the hell do you think you are?
I bought these like cool, sick, like red amber glasses and I thought I'll just frost my hair. And then guess what?
What?
Guess what?
Tell me, what happened?
So, do you remember watching Gotham?
When we were watching Gotham together?
Yeah. Do you remember when they introduced Mr. Freeze?
Yeah.
Do you remember the costume he had?
Vaguely.
Vaguely? Guess what? I saw that first. I made that first. Those fuckers stole my costume.
They did.
They gave him a gas mask. They gave him a fucking goddamn, like, this shoulder padded fucking bullshit look. And I'm like, those motherfuckers. They took my costume.
That's happened to you before, hasn't it? You create something and, like, you see it in a show, you're like...
Yeah, because, like, I don't know. When I was a kid, I was always thinking of things, and then a movie was made, like, the next week. I was like, that's not fair! That's not fair! I thought of that first! When Godzilla came out, like, when I was playing with my Godzilla toys, I was like, we should make a Godzilla movie. It'd be really cool. And then, even though there was, like, 40 of them before that...
Yeah. That was my idea.
That was my idea! They're making a movie with Andrew Broderick?
Oh my god, that's who I would have cast.
Oh, but if Godzilla's gonna be friends with them, then they really stole my story. And I'm
like, don't you dare put that twist.
And then I grew up,
a twist?
And then I grew up, and I'm like, oh, I'm so glad I didn't accept that as my movie.
How dare you? You could do better than that.
Yeah. All right. What was the next category? I forgot.
Talk about Halloween parties. Talked about costumbres. Which is costumes in Espanol. Trick-or-treating experiences.
Best and worst party. I mean, that party with your friends was a good old bash. I don't know what else to tell you there.
Yeah, you like. I like what you did there. You're just doing the thing.
I mean, it's not like I have a loaded gun pointed at me. I'm so glad that wasn't full, because you would have spit take everywhere.
Yeah. Anywho, what a lighter subject from a son of a bitch. Best and worst party.
Oh my god, if you got...
Yes, what would you like to say now?
If you were with them, you would have been hit by a BB gun. So ironic.
Yeah.
DC sniper. You're a horrible kid.
Yeah, I kind of was, but I think...
All right. Best and worst party. What was your best party?
I gotta try to remember one.
Wasn't any of mine. I'll guarantee you that.
I had some great times at your parties.
You don't have to be fucking sincere.
Wow, okay.
So I
had a time at your party. How about that thing?
I guess while you were having a great time, I was having the worst time. If no one could take the hint, what I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
But yeah, best party. I mean, did you go to like a concert or something during Halloween?
Oh, I've been to Freaky Deaky before. That was a good time.
The hell is that? Literally what it's called?
That was in Chicago. Yeah, when they were still doing it in Chicago. That's. Oh, actually, no. That's actually what I probably one of my second best favorite costumes. I think when I went as Gambit. I forgot I did that one too.
Oh my god, I forgot. I forgot cut the sock on your face. I'm like, this is the worst thing I've ever done. Because Gambit wears like a special sock on his face that it perfectly stays in a T pose.
Yeah, sorry though, it worked. I didn't wear that costume for long anyways, because that day I was just like already super tired from that weekend. I was like, I had to put this on though because I got made it. It's like, fuck that.
You gotta kind of like have to do that crap.
Actually, for honestly, except for the mask, I wish we had more time to actually do properly.
Yeah.
Which I probably don't think. Like, actually came out relatively well. I probably did a different staff, but I mean, like, I kind of did my own like rendition of it.
Yeah.
It was a little EDM-ish.
Yeah.
But it was still kept true to it. A lot of people actually knew who I was too, so that's why I was like, all right, cool, like, dope.
Right.
That was a fun one.
But I mean, like, oh, okay, all right.
God, the boots, though. God damn, those boots. Those boots were the absolute worst idea.
What boots were they?
God, which ones did I use? They were... I still have them, too, I think.
Were they just regular boots? Or
I think they were some type of almost, like, military boots, I think.
And they were uncomfortable as fuck?
Yeah, and I bought, like, a size above, too. I was like, okay, get a bigger size. Have some more room for them, I won't use it tomorrow. I'll break them in. Man,
let me tell you something. Man. For Halloween, I learned my lesson. It doesn't matter. Just wear some comfortable shoes.
Yeah.
No one's gonna give a crap that your Mega Man costume doesn't have like the big huge boots. As long as you're fucking comfortable.
Yeah, that is very true. I
get it. A lot of those cosplayers, like, they really go out. I get it. But, dude, you have to be uncomfortable. When I dressed up, oh, my God. It was awful. Awful.
Dude, it's rough. We want to do, like, the full thing. That's why I appreciate, like, cosplayers out there, all that.
Yeah.
You get mad respect from me because...
All the girl cosplayers are just like, I'm Bulma in a bikini. I'm this girl in a bikini. I'm this girl in a bikini. It's like, oh, wow, all right.
Cool. I guess
who's going to win the costume contest? Gee, is it going to be the guy that put all his effort into his into his sick, awesome Devil May Cry Dante costume? Or is it going to be Bulma in a bikini?
Let's see where my boner's pointing. That looks like Bulma wins.
You just hear a bunch of...
Dante for the win. Wait, what?
Dante wins. All right. So, worst party. Your EDM was your best, right?
Yeah, we'll go there with the
EDM
best.
Fest.
I mean, I guess it was like a row of bad parties when Halloween. We kind of just went from party to party, and it was just...
Nothing. You weren't feeling anything? That's
bad.
Better than someone dying on Halloween or anything like that. I don't have any interesting stories.
Yeah. Someone dying on Halloween. Yeah, I guess no one did die on Halloween, so that was a good one.
Right.
But yeah, but they were just like some parties that were just bland, there's always in-betweeners, and there's always the ones that I was way too ripped to remember. So
That's good, because you probably did something so horrible you just forgot.
oh god.
You get so drunk to the point like, I remember.
Yeah, no.
That poor dog.
That poor dog. No, nothing like that, dear Lord.
No, you just...
Am I a bone stutter?
You didn't kill the dog. You probably just like gave it to someone else's house. You put it behind another fence.
We just gave it somebody else's collar. You're a dog now.
It's like, I'm looking for my dash hunt. Oh, that's a wiener dog. His name is the same name as your dog, but it's got your address too. So
Interestingly, we got a mystery on our hands.
all right, so best party, I would say me. I went to a college like town, whatever. This girl and my friend were, his girlfriend. They like got a house, and oh god, that was fun. That was a lot. I went as Luigi. I got off work at like, okay, it's a 2-hour drive. I got off work at 9 o'clock.
At night?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got there at 12, and that's when the party like started. I was dressed as Luigi from Mario Brothers, and here's the funny thing: I got pulled over by a cop on my way there, and the guy's like, he took one look at me, looked up and down in the car, and he's like, you know how fast you're going? I was like, yeah, I'm kind of in the middle of a race. He's like, am I your blue shell? I was like, yeah, you kind of are. And he's like, and then I told him the truth that I was lost and I was kind of hurrying to get to a party because I was going to stay there for the night. I wasn't drinking or anything because I wasn't. I wanted to drink when I got there. Got there.
Be responsible.
Drink
There. Responsibly.
And there's a freaking picture of me as Luigi laying next to my friend who's dressed as a bum on the basement floor with a bottle of rum in my hands and the hat over my face. And I'm thinking, like, that is the saddest moment in Luigi's life. That was the best party. I mean, like, it was just because I was having fun and hanging out with friends. Nothing crazy fun happened. Just
you actually had a good time.
Yeah, you know, I made it. Like, my two friends good friends were there, and they were all excited that I even showed up. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna fucking show up for this.
Yeah. So I usually have a good time when we go out, you know what I mean, bruv?
Now, the worst party was, like, it's being the guy that plans the party, and it's all of them, because I'm not having the fun I want to have. True. It's always, like, everyone else is having fun, but I'm like, no! The house! Why did I do this? Why did I do this?
Responsibilities.
Oh, responsibilities.
Titties upon responsibilities.
I don't know. I didn't care too much. It wasn't... Once I did a few of them, I was like, I think I'm going to stop.
Yeah.
I overdid it.
You had your fill. You had your fun. You were like, this is not really as much as it was cracked up to be.
Yeah. That was just the worst one.
That's kind of how I used to be, too. I used to plan all that shit all the time, too. Man, it was tiring. It was cool being that guy.
Yeah.
So you had to be that guy all the time.
Right.
And it's like all this pressure. I feel like fucking like, what's his face? Tweaks.
Oh.
All the time. You had to put, oh, what are we doing tonight, Quincy?
Oh, shit. I don't know, man.
Oh, man. Wait, what day is it?
Why are you asking me?
Why are you asking me?
I don't even have I don't have anything.
Yeah, bro. I am out of it. What are we doing? All right, here we go. What day is this? Oh, month 4, straight drinking. YOLO to my liver.
Did you ever go to haunted houses?
I went to 2 haunted houses before, and that was probably it.
When I was really young, I went into the entrance to a haunted house. I got jump scared by the Little Caesars mascot at the time, and I never went into the haunted house.
Oh my goodness.
I literally got so scared by that dude dressed up as Little Caesar. I stayed in the car while my mom and brother and sister went into the haunted house.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't really like haunted houses. As a kid, I never did.
That's crazy because you
love... but get this, though. The real horror is those prices and that line.
That's what it really is. So he never...
Why? I'm paying $30 to, like, not shit myself. Like, I don't know what you want from me.
Yeah, I guess...
Nothing's more terrifying than bills, so I don't care. If there's a room with bills, I might shit myself.
Should it be a real-life horror house? Would it be
you
like...
owe the IRS.
taxes. Oh no.
No. Then you go into the other room and your girlfriend is like, you knocked me up. And I don't want an abortion. And I don't want to be with you. You're going to pay me. That's true horror.
Hey, by the way, that promotion, we gave it to Tony. You're getting demoted, actually.
Tony!
Yeah, I guess that would be a real life horror.
Oh my god, dude. That's the worst. But the thing is about haunted houses, like, when I went to Six Flags or haunted houses, literally $5... Not $5. I don't know. It was like $10 a ticket or something, and they had like 5 haunted houses, and I wanted to go to 1 or 2, but like I ended up just going to 1, and the 1 was the most bullshit one I've ever been. It was a butcher themed, but there were paintings on the walls with like where people behind them, and they would pull it down and go boo, and then go back.
Boo! I come home and break it.
And it's a bunch of kids doing it like 100 times, and they're probably tired of it by the time I'm going because the lines are slow, and it's just like, it's the last group coming in, guys. We don't really have to. I'm gonna.
We gotta give them the old razzle dazzle.
You know how like haunted houses always end with the chainsaw guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like
he started it off.
No, he starts it, and then you run, and he's like. He raises his arm halfway and he goes, he's already gone. I'm done. But like Six Flags, like the haunted houses sucked, but back then their scare zones were really cool. The one out here, but like, yeah.
The one near us.
Yeah, the one near us. But that one was cool because they used to put so much money in 2005 and 6.
Yeah.
Then I went probably like 2009, and dude, it sucked. Yeah. They took away all the props. They didn't put anything out. The scare zones were really lame. They were smaller. Like there wasn't like enough scarers out and stuff. There was
not scares.
And the worst part is they started selling these like little necklaces with like a purple ghost that would glow. It was like whatever. You get a cool thing, and it's supposed to. This is a person. Don't scare this person. They're supposed to be like for the employees, like because the clown zone was the one where people would freak the fuck out.
The clowns are always creepy.
Clowns are creepy, but I just don't see. I get it. I get it. Something must have happened to that person. Where there was a clown in the vicinity of the area, I guess. I don't know. Like maybe someone saw a car crash and a guy.
There was a bunch of clowns. No. And you know the worst part that is? What? Trying to get the right person insurance. Because when there's 35 drivers, like who do you sue?
They all have like their freaking like, oh, here's my card, and it's like a big long ass thing that's coming out of their pants.
Yeah, everybody has wallets and they're trying to pull out the ID. Yeah,
one of the clowns like opens up his wallet and a little clown pops out, opens up his wallet, and then flies come out.
Yeah, see how terrifying that would be.
Anyway, I'm just saying, like, what if somebody got into a car accident and then like the first person on response to like pull him out of the car was just this dude off his job at a birthday party?
He just got off a clown.
Hey, I got you. Hold on.
Ever since then, I don't trust clowns.
Since then, I don't trust clowns.
A clown saved my life.
Oh wait, no. Wouldn't someone be turned on by a clown then?
I don't know.
He saved my life. I'm so.
That probably would. I'd be turned on by clowns. What is that?
I mean, Harley Quinn was turned on by one. So,
yeah.
I mean, that's just really fun.
Oh yeah, but he was the best of all. Was he though?
No, we're moving on. What were we talking about clowns for?
Because we're talking about haunted houses.
Oh yeah, because there's always clowns in haunted houses. No, yeah, Six Flags.
Yeah, Six Flags. How they got lazy.
I don't know, but the subject of haunted houses, like I hate them. Moving on.
I guess that was
I really don't
period in that.
Do not care about them. You waste your money for these things. And there's those ones where, like, oh, if you go through this thing in this time, you get money for it. It's supposed to be like the most haunted house ever. And it's like people punching you in the stomach. So you're not getting the money. It's like, all right, guys, he's almost on floor 3. He's almost on here. Hold on. We gotta stop this guy, guys.
30 flights of fright. It's like, bro, like, how much? Like, why am I climbing all these stairs?
I'm climbing
the stairs. Terrible. That sounds terrible.
The real horror is those stairs.
Is that one of those, there's not one of motorized chairs I can just go up and like, scary. It just...
What is What is this? A crappy amusement ride?
Yeah. If I'm paying that much money for it, yeah.
Moving on. What?
What's your favorite Halloween tradition?
All right, so Halloween, dude. You know what it is? I like that question. Mine is Luigi's Mansion. Every Halloween.
I bring that up because
I just got Luigi's Mansion 3,
yeah,
which I couldn't play it right away.
Yeah.
Because my controller decided to be a bitch. It was like, guess what? Luigi moves to the left, infinity. Wait, what? If I move to the right, I move to the right. But when I let go, I move to the left. And I don't think that's how putting down your controller works.
I think sometimes. Maybe your controller was haunted by the real ghost.
No, it happens to every game.
Oh, okay.
It happened way before this. It's just gotten worse since this game. I think it's just,
I thought it was a good.
Probably that time I chucked it out of window.
Yeah, which side?
So, Luigi's Mansion was always something I'd play on Halloween, or at least around that time. Horror games were my big thing. Now, not so much. I'm not one of those freaking lamos that have to watch Halloween on Halloween. I don't care how forget it. No, I'm pissing off a lot of people.
No, I feel like you have something off your chest you want to get rid of.
No, I don't care about it. It's a good movie. It's good. It's a good horror movie. But I mean, come on, everybody can watch I don't know, Freddy vs. Jason. That's a good movie. You can watch that on Halloween. You can watch any horror movie on Halloween, but it's got to be Halloween because everyone's like, I got to get my bean off of Michael Myers.
Yeah.
Everyone likes Michael Myers, but I'll be honest with you.
Can't die.
I'll be honest with you. He may have started the craze for slasher films or big scary dudes and stuff like that, but Jason and Freddy take the fucking cake. Michael Myers he's the bronze medal of the group.
The bronze medal of series.
Because I get it that. Oh, well, yeah, but Michael Myers has, he keeps making movies.
Yeah. I'd be doing, 2 more on top of this one. It's a whole new trilogy.
Yeah, but I mean, they're all the same. At least, oh, God, that Nightmare on Elm Street. I don't want to talk about that.
Which one?
But that Freddy versus, or the Friday the 13th remake, that was a really good remake. And no one talks about it or wants to make a movie.
Sequel to.
Yeah. And then Freddy Krueger comes out, and it's like, oh, God, this movie is horrible. I think they just ruined the character. That's why. And I'm not because Jackie Earle Haley, great guy. Haley, great guy. Whatever. He's a great Rorschach. Anything else? I don't know. He's not Freddy in my eyes. I don't like his Freddy. Too slow.
Freddy.
But I don't like other things like that. I don't really have any other Ghostbusters is another game I play. But tradition wise, I get fat and eat candy.
Get fat and eat
candy. What about you?
Probably around the same. Get fat, eat candy.
You don't play a game or watch a movie?
Not really. Never really watched a movie. I feel like horror movies per se, I'm just really getting into. It's just
I'm actually getting out of them now.
Really?
I really like the stuff in the late 70s to early 90s. But that's it. Anything else, I'm not interested.
Just like
I'll watch a horror movie, but I don't know, something about it, just something about horror movies turned me off now. It's not a bad thing. It's I don't care about what's coming out now. If it's not Freddy, Jason, Michael Myers, I don't care. If there's nothing interesting about it, it's we're trying to make a slasher based on Happy Birthday. It's great.
What if every birthday was
We're going to make a horror movie about truth or dare. And everybody who's possessed gets a weird face. It's all right. There's this scary doll. I'm done, dude. Have you ever played Yahtzee, but horror edition?
Yeah.
Yahtzee.
Sorry, the game.
The horror game.
Yeah. Hungry hippos. Yeah.
I would see that movie just because I know people would be eaten by hippos and would teach them a lesson not to fuck with hippos.
You know how people like to fuck with hippos? It'll teach people not to fuck with hippos.
Well, all right, so you just started getting into horror movies and stuff? Let's talk about
because the wifey pretty much kind of... Because she loves horror. She loves Halloween. Just like you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Okay, I the craziness of Halloween has gone down. I mean, obviously, I don't have a place to decorate of my own, but I would.
I know you would.
If I can make my house look decrepit and falling apart outside every year, I would. So people can either A, try and get candy from my house. Dude, I would make it like a thing. Like, go ahead, take one. And then have someone chase them out.
Have someone chase them out.
Come on, little Billy. Come on down to the graveyard.
Oh, God.
Well, all right, so she's making you watch a bunch of horror movies now?
Not really, but she's like got me
Have you just been
intrigued by
watching horror movies this month?
Actually, we haven't really been watching anything this month. But I've been like
okay.
looking at new stuff like coming out. I mean, that like piques my interest and I'm like, see what's out there.
No.
Whatever. Horror series and stuff like that. I'm getting into the horror slashers and whatnot. You know, I wasn't about it before.
Yeah.
Something different now for me to like get wet my whistle, I guess.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, like, I heard some new things coming out, but it's just like, I feel like I'm going to laugh more and be scared. So that's why I'm kind of like okay with it.
Yeah, there's some horror movies out there you just gotta like laugh and whatever.
But yeah, but Freddy vs. Jason is always a classic. I always like that one. That was always a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Leprechaun's always a funny one for me. I always like that one.
I like Leprechaun before he went to space and In the Hood.
Yeah, like, then it just started getting real ignorant. I was just like, what are we doing here?
I don't know. I felt like when they were doing like Leprechaun in space and then the Hood and stuff, I was just kind of like, he's slowly becoming that character that like Jason and Freddy are, like multiple movies, whatever.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, how much can you do
with a
Leprechaun? Like, you got my gold, I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah.
It's like then he jumped to space in the fourth. He went from Vegas to space.
He was like moving and shaking. Like,
Dude,
he
I
was
think
doing
they
things.
found him on a planet.
No, I thought he was already on the ship, right?
I'm not gonna watch that movie again.
I'm not gonna rewatch that movie.
Guys, if you know anything about Leprechaun in space, please leave.
So was it just like Jason X, or was it?
No, Jason X. I think Jason was like arrested and locked up, but then he broke out because he's Jason. And then as he was gonna kill somebody, he got frozen. And then people from space found him, and they're like, "Let's bring him back and let's like put nanobots on him and fix him up." And it's like, hey. Are we going to question why there's a guy with a hockey mask and a machete in his arm and a chain around his neck? Like, are we going to question what this is? I'm sure there's history books about this dude if they locked him up for some reason. Nope. I don't like Jason X because I don't like it.
Because I don't like
But I know it's like a cheesy film, and I was so hyped on it as a kid because it was like, oh my god, that song, let the bodies hit the floor. I was like, this is great. And then I saw the movie. I was like, this is bad.
It's just terrible.
It was one of those movies where I'm like, they're going to do the same to Freddy. Freddy's going to go to space, and he's going to get a power suit. Or he's going to get a big old power arm. He's going to get an Infinity Gauntlet looking arm. And he's going to be like,
sick.
Oh, this is sick.
I can touch reality. Yeah.
Someone's going to ask a question. Oh my god, what if Freddy... Whoa. What if Freddy did have the Infinity Gauntlet? What would you think of that? Like, get the fuck out of here. I don't want to think that hard.
I don't want to think that hard. You're doing too much, man.
Jason X is like, it's not that...
I think I like cheesy horror
It's
films.
entertaining.
Yeah.
It's entertaining bad to me, but it's one of those movies, like, I'll watch it, like, once every 17 years. Like,
17
like
years.
cicadas. Like, I don't know. I've seen it twice in my life, and I don't care to see it again.
And like, if it's on...
And
But you're not going out your way
It's
to...
the same with Halloween. Like, I liked Halloween. I even had, like, a little mini obsession with that. But then... But then Halloween introduced me to Freddy and Jason. I was like, oh my god, these are, like, the bad boys of... Like, Michael Myers is all like, quiet, but I'll kill you. But Jason's like...
A brute.
I'm gonna kill you. And then Freddy's like, I'm gonna fucking mutilate you.
And talk to you while I'm doing it.
I was gonna say murder, but I was like,
Murder.
it's not really horrible.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play with you, and then I'm gonna kill you.
He kills you from the inside.
Oh my gosh.
Pretty vicious.
Well, because the spin on Jason was interesting because he was bullied, and he became like, and he died, and then his like zombie corpse like haunted the lake or whatever, and that was the whole thing. But then, when you get to the movie, Jason Goes to Manhattan, when you find out that Camp Crystal Lake is connected to the ocean and it goes to New York, and Jason Goes to Manhattan is literally the last 5 minutes of the movie. He literally just walks around Manhattan, does a couple things, and dies in the sewers. Most of the movie is on the boat.
Most of the movie is
it's like on this big boat. This big, clunky looking, the minute you step on, you have tetanus boat.
Where are we going?
People defend that movie too. There's like 2 scenes in that movie where I'm like, yeah, it's funny, or it's good. I don't know. There's no good movie. There's nothing in that movie that's good. Those Jason movies, like, I don't know. Part 1, good. 2, good. 3, you got the iconic mask. Like, the character had an arc. Like, his mother was a murderer, then he became the murderer, and then he's got this iconic thing now, and then the 4th movie, I think they, like, had to do it in a rubber silicone mask be him or something. I don't know. I didn't care for those 2, because I didn't watch those. Like, I rented, like, Jason Goes to Hell and stuff. I wanted to see those.
The throwbacks.
That one was horrible, because Jason's barely in it. It's just, like, the spirit of Jason in these people. And what's weird is, like, when he's, like, rebirthed, he has his same flannel shirt and mask and shoes and jeans on. Like,
it was literally his spirit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like...
his spirit wore his clothes.
But that Jason Goes to Hell is the one where they were like, let's tease everybody. Let's do a little thing where Freddy grabs his mask and pulls it into hell, and everyone's like, there's gonna be a Freddy vs. Jason! It's like, no, not for like 20 years, buddy.
Yeah. But they like showed him the tip, and they were like,
yeah,
they were one to kiss it.
Yeah, we kissed it.
We kissed it. They were like,
I was drawing pictures. I was all hyped. There was a website called countingdown.com that like would count down to movies, and some of them would like have a TBA, but there was a picture of Freddy and Jason. I was like, dude, it's real. It's real. But it was just some poor Photoshop, like at the time, image, and they said they had the cast ready, Kane Hodder and blah blah blah. It's like, no, none of those. No, that's not true.
Nobody's.
And then like finally it came out in like 2004 or 5, whichever.
Yeah.
And I was so fucking sick. So sick, man. It was a great movie.
Had everything we wanted.
Well, because the Freddy movies are good. He has character.
And he has.
And also might add, they are pulling some WWE moves in that movie.
They were going to town. It was entertaining to actually see them finally actually fight each other.
Right.
Like, actually.
I don't know, with horror movies and stuff, though.
He has
like
charisma. Freddy's got charisma. He loves being a sociopath.
But also, he has to go full game once he's pulled out in the real world. So that's like cornering a weasel in a snake cornering a mongoose.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, you all right, man? Let's do this. I don't know. Those horror movies are a big thing in Halloween. It's always been a big thing because it involves like, oh, Halloween is all spooky stuff. Spooky stuff means horror movies. So yeah, but you know what I don't understand? Why do they make horror movies like before the month of October?
Just cause. So that's why you need a good fright in February.
I don't care about your PS4 games. Just cause.
Just cause. How dare you?
I don't know. I think it's weird that people that they want to put Jason movie out in like January or February or something like that, which I don't know why they don't just wait till October.
So you're just waiting for all horror movies to come out in October? Is that the rule?
I just feel like, well, maybe if there was a theme to it, maybe, I guess. I don't know. But I feel like Halloween, it's like...
Well, if it was a horror movie about Christmas or Kwanzaa, do you have to wait then?
One, do you even know what Kwanzaa is to even have like, a movie about evil Kwanzaa man?
Evil Kwanzaa man.
What is it, evil Kwanzaa Santa or something?
Wow.
Petty.
Can't believe.
Because I'm sorry, do you know anything about Kwanzaa? It's your heritage
I'm so hung up on Halloween movies, damn it.
Alright, we'll get to our Kwanzaa cast later.
Kwanzaa cast.
Welcome to episode 1 of Kwanzaa cast. We still don't know what it is. Sorry, episode 21, my bad. We still don't know what it is.
21 Principles of Kwanzaa.
We read this book. All about Kwanzaa, but it taught us nothing about Kwanzaa.
Granted, most of it was pop-up pictures, but...
They're good.
Good pop-ups.
But, like, when I said, like, they put it out, like, alright, yeah, you'd have a point, but I guess, like, I'm just thinking, like, October, the fall season's your perfect time, because look at it this way. There's a Christmas movie every December.
Sure.
But, like, if you put it in the middle of January, people go, why is this in here? And a horror movie, I'm kind of like, Why don't they just put this in October? It would I'd probably go to the theater to see a horror movie in October. Like I'd see a Jason movie, a Freddy movie in October, but they don't want to do that. Let's do it in the summer.
Yeah.
Your horror movie's not going to bring people in during the summer.
But that's where blockbusters
People want to see shoot, shoot, bang, bang. Vin Diesel driving a car and seeing Family 100 fucking times. Then they go and see him in Guardians of the Galaxy 7 saying Groot a million times.
What? He's good at what he does, okay?
And then The Rock's going to have a movie where he's like, hey guys, we're doing the live action Moana. We're finally at that point.
Yeah, I guess
I'm playing Moana.
That was really. That was it. Really, I don't know.
Idris Elba is playing Maui.
Oh, wow.
All right, you ready to do this? You're welcome. Hope there's no doors in the way. If you Luther fans get my drift.
Oh God, Luther. What a show.
I literally thought that fucking show was about Martin Luther King for some fucking reason.
Stupid.
All I heard is like, you guys see Luther? I'm like, oh, there's a biodoc show about him finally.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden I'm watching it. I'm like, why is he kicking doors? And why is he British? I'm like, what happened?
Why is he British? Why is he kicking down?
They totally didn't spell his name right. He's a detective in London?
What's going on here?
Who lied?
Well, he had a double life.
That'd be crazy.
Martin Luther
I
King
thought it was like some kind of. I thought it was like some kind of alternate reality.
What if Martin Luther King never did?
But I'm like, is it his son? Oh, well, revenge on my father. he had an affair in London. We're totally going off the fucking subject, dude.
Yeah.
All right.
Halloween movies.
Halloween movies. Not the Halloween series. All right, who's your favorite Halloween? All right, if you had an icon for Halloween, what would it be?
Like
a mascot, in a way.
A mascot.
And then we'll go to our. Oh yeah, no, and we'll also need to talk about our best and worst movies you've seen.
Best and worst movies.
Well, because you recently started watching them.
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to theaters to go see Saw 20.
Probably not ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about the new one that's coming out.
I don't want to talk about it.
But yeah, worst one, probably Grizzly Lake.
What is Grizzly Lake? Go.
Okay, so the premise is your basic kids camping.
Oh.
Kids end up missing.
Yeah.
It's a bear. Long story
the
short.
whole movie, it's a bear.
Yeah.
That's not a horror movie.
That was controlled.
Oh no.
By the counselor, or not by the counselor, but by the park ranger. So the park ranger
is it a robot bear?
No.
It's a mind-controlled bear. He's trained to just eat teenagers.
Yes.
Were they sexy Oh God, you can't say that sentence. Were they 18-year-old teenagers?
No, they're probably 16 to 17. Maybe there was like an 18-year-old there thrown in there, but yeah, it was just.
But were they played by 20-year-old actors?
Yeah, of course.
I hate that shit. They're all 18, let's just say.
They're all of age, yes.
They're all 18 in that state.
Yeah, 18 in said state.
Listen, guys, we're all seniors and 18, and our birthdays are January. You know, we get it.
But yeah, that had to be the worst. It like hurt me to watch, and I was like.
Did it hurt because of the ending, or just the movie in general?
Just the movie in general, just the acting.
Your wife forced you to watch this?
No, this was actually a ex of mine. That's why she's an ex. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you showed me this movie. We need to break up.
Yeah.
All right, what's your worst?
My best movie? Best one?
Oh, best movie.
Yeah. Best one to date that I've seen? Insidious actually was probably the best one I've seen. No,
Insidious is actually pretty good.
Yeah, like it actually terrified the hell out of me for a while.
Not just because of that song that's in the SpongeBob
No, but that definitely
right?
No, but that was definitely part of it though. It definitely did help the situation.
Oh jeez.
I still haven't finished the series, but like yeah, that's definitely probably like the best one I've seen. Like everything was really done. Like I actually watched that movie and wanted to see like how it ended and all the scares were in the right places. Right. Well done, yeah. And when I felt like other people said it too, I'm like, oh, I know a horror movie that's good now because everything I've been seeing has been like
crap.
Yeah, except for your classics, classic bullshit. But then you're like, why would you make another Chucky? Like, like why? He's an android now. He's an app on a phone now.
Yeah,
like, how did this happen? Like,
oh yeah, back to that joke. Remember I was saying like you're gonna look up your Pornhub on the on Chucky's like little video screen on his chest, and I'm thinking they're like, what if someone walked into you spanking your meat, holding a Chucky?
Like, yeah. Like that whole gimmick is just so weird. Like I get the second and the third, and even the cult, and even the bride, and I
stop at 3.
I do too, but like I would even let it slide with the birth of, because you know what? Fuck it, let him have a kid.
Live, yeah, let him have a kid.
Let him have a kid.
That got weird.
Yeah, real quick.
Oh no, it's like, oh man, hello, Poppy and Mommy. Like I don't know what he was.
I don't know what he was. He had emotions and a soul.
And I remember he played a hobbit in Lord of the Rings.
Did he? Then
I think he was one of the hobbits. I could be wrong. Whatever.
But that was actually one of the very few like horror series did terrify me though. Chucky, just that crazy.
You got really scared by the Chucky movies?
Yeah, just that redheaded doll just was off-putting.
Wow, I said be quiet, but no one fucking listens.
Off-putting.
Yeah, it is off-putting. I'm gonna have to edit all this sound out of somebody sawing the fucking ceiling.
So it's just like a cartoon. So they try to hack a hole into the ceiling.
But I mean, like, there's just I can't think of like.
Some things just need to die, and then they just like do shit like that, and you're like, ugh. It was scary. Now I'm just like, ugh. You know what I mean?
All right. Well, I mean, you know what the thing is though, like with horror movies and stuff. There's a lot of bad ones out there, but I can't think of any one that like really made me go, oh my god, fuck this movie.
Like nothing really stood out where you're just like, wow, I just can't believe
it
didn't physically hurt you to sit there and watch it. It didn't make you want to like rage quit life or anything.
I was gonna say The Village, but The Village is an M. Night Shyamalan movie, so there's a twist anyway. So you kind of just
have to just wait for that.
Yeah, but
none of what's happening is real right now.
I'm just trying to think. Was there a horror movie that made me just actually stop and go, "Why the fuck are we watching this?" Like, did I turn it off or something? Because I've watched horror movies where they're really bad, but like something kept me going and watched it. But like there was horror. I don't think there's ever a horror movie where I just stopped and turned it off. That's the thing.
Interesting. I feel like there would be some for you. I feel like you're very.
I would turn off the Final Destination movies because let me be honest with you. I know they involve. I think that's a fetish thing. I think there's just too many people out there that want to see death in horror movies
in different fucked up
ways, and you want to go get off and watch your fetish of people dying and natural cause bullshit. Like if there was a ghost.
But you know the rule though that you can actually pass on your death to somebody else though.
What? I don't care about this ring shit. Oh. The Ring 2. I remember seeing that in theaters and being completely pissed off the whole time because it was not scary. It was boring. Fucking boring. But that wasn't Halloween.
But we're just talking about horror movies in general.
Well,
because none of these really had Halloween, I guess.
That's true. The Ring 2 was boring. Those movies about possessed people or ghosts, those are always bad. The Curse of Emily Rose was a really bad movie. I remember really hating that throughout the film. Because I don't care about possession films. It doesn't scare me because I don't believe in that shit. Mm. Like, I'm not going to believe someone's possessed by a demon. I just think you have a mental disorder. Like, fucking throwing holy water at the person's not going to fucking do anything. The Exorcist wasn't scary. I didn't watch The Exorcist until I was like 24. And I still turned it off. I was like, I don't want to watch this. It's not. I don't think that was scary.
See? So there are some that...
But it's always the ones people are like... I'm like... Sleepy Hollow was like... as we were talking about traditions earlier. Sleepy Hollow is a horror movie tradition that I watch all the time.
Oh, you mean the TV show?
Yeah. No, not the TV. I didn't watch the TV show.
But yeah.
But I didn't care for the TV show because I never even like... I haven't seen one episode. I heard it was bad. It ended pretty early. Pretty quick. Like, what? How long can you go on with that?
Fox had it for like 3 seasons.
They're dead.
They're dead. Fox
They're dead.
To me.
Disney Frickin' took him out back and blew his head off after he dug his grave.
You gotta put on Old Yeller.
I've been shown some bad horror movies. But the thing is, like, either A, I didn't care and watched them, or B, I don't remember because they were that bad, like I said earlier.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know, people like I said, Sleepy Hollow, people like that film. Like I do. I usually used to watch that every year. A lot of people hate it. Like, you know, there's people out there like, oh, like, I don't know. I've seen Beetlejuice a million times. I don't need to watch it again. It's a good movie, but I don't need to watch it again.
Yeah.
So maybe maybe it's just some things I just like, oh, there's a horror movie I like that I do watch continuously. But that would be the best one, and the best one would have to be Freddy Nightmare on Elm Street 3. That's my favorite Nightmare on Elm Street film.
Yeah.
That is by far, like, Nightmare 1 is great. Nightmare 2 sucks. We don't talk about it. Nightmare 3 is fantastic. It is just, like, it's like we got Freddy Krueger, he's got his character, he shows his powers, he shows his abilities, he can do things, he can trick you, he can mess with your head. Like, it's that good. And then, like, you know, it gave him a better character than it was the last two films. The last two films, he was like, you know, he talked and whatever, did some creepy shit, like the girl like ripping his face off and he's a skeleton. He's all like, ah, like whatever.
Yeah.
But like now it's just like, hey, you want to get high? And he sticks his fingers in the girl's arm and she's all like, oh no, I'm dying from being high. And he's all like, oh, what a rush. And then he killed that crippled kid with a giant wheelchair. It's just, it's funny.
It's funny.
Oh wait, he didn't kill him. He tried to kill him with a giant wheelchair, but he ended up just stabbing him anyway. Still good. Good movie. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
I would eat again.
Rotten Tomatoes. I would eat here again.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Horror movie wise, if I could say the worst one, I've never watched them. That's why I don't think I can't say they're the worst because I've never watched them.
Worst in your opinion that you've seen so far? I haven't watched
It's all those possession movies. Like, those aren't scary. They're so... It's because they're so low budget, you can make so much money off of them. I don't care, though. They're bad. They're really bad. You're not trying. You're doing these scenes of ghosts and ghouls, but you're not doing anything interesting with it. Like, those Asylum films, some horror movies, The Company, Asylum... Those are really bad. Like, I'm talking, like, I will turn those off. But the thing is, I know they're bad, so I don't watch them.
Yeah.
So, that's the deal with, like, with horror movies and stuff like that. Like,
some you just don't even waste your time with. You're just like, nah.
Because if I look at it, I'm like, the video store where I was growing up, the local video store, there was, like, movies I've never heard of, like Uncle Sam. I saw a box for that. It was like a killer Uncle Sam. It was just trying to hype on the craze of, like, the crazy killer. Like, it probably was trying to hype up for, Leprechaun did it, so maybe we could do 4th of July killer. I'm assuming he raises one of his victims as a flag on a flagpole. I saw somebody getting hung on a flagpole in the back of the box. I guarantee you, somebody look up Uncle Sam.
Uncle Sam.
Uncle Sam.
I feel like I've seen that box before, too, like, back in video stores.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
There's oh man, we're gonna have a rental video doc day too.
I guess we're gonna have to, yeah.
Right.
The throwbacks.
Yeah. I don't know. Other than that, Halloween it's mostly just like the month I celebrate, and it's like I'll either watch horror movies, I'll play video games. I've been playing more horror games. I cannot get through Resident Evil 2. I'm terrified of that game. It really scares the shit out of me. But I've been playing Medieval and Ghostbusters and Luigi's Mansion now. That's it.
No,
I mean, there's no other thing. Is there a horror special you liked? I mean, is there a Halloween special you used to watch?
Halloween specials, man. I forgot they even did those. Like, classic will always have to be The Simpsons. I always love the Treehouse of Horrors. No.
I got you beat.
What?
It's freaking Ernest Scared Stupid.
Okay, that is always, yeah, that's right. I forgot about those, honestly.
But everyone likes I'm always the guy that doesn't like the popular stuff. I'm like the hipster. I'm not a hipster. I don't like you guys either.
The hipster. I don't like you.
Who goes to a concert ironically? Fuck you. I'm here ironically. Get out of here. Good. You have no life. You're here. You like this band.
You like them, say it.
You listen to something ironically, you just don't want to admit you're gay.
You're a doucher.
I'm just kidding.
You're just a doucher then.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah. I agree for that one. Come here ironically for a band. That does piss me off.
Why are you here, Steve? You hate EDM.
Yeah.
No, but I love good old country blues, but I'm here because I'm just here.
I just want to let you guys know that I can't stand it. Alright, good for you.
But I wanted to buy tickets because I'm lonely.
Everybody else was here. I gotta make
He's
fun
walking
of
out with
somebody.
his shirt and a fucking bunch of tour dates, and he's like, "What? I'm just."
Don't tell the other band.
That should be a really good costume. Someone's just like, "I'm here for the band." Ironically, that's a good Halloween costume right there. Scared Resident Evil 2, blah blah blah. For what else? What did we
Halloween
follow?
specials.
Halloween specials. Ernest Scared Stupid and Halloween Town were like the biggest things I watched as a kid.
Ernest, that's silly, man.
He
had the best face, dude. Like he was.
I watched all his movies except Ernest Goes to Camp because I hate the camp theme set. I hate the setting of camp.
Yeah.
If no one's dying by by a machete wielding, hockey mask wearing murderer, I don't care.
It doesn't get your rocks off.
Nah, just the theme of camp bothers me. Like it automatically I think, oh, they're just gonna be boring for this one. They're just gonna do the typical like, oh, bullies in the cafeteria, big race at the end of the fucking year. Oh, Charlie Brown shit.
Charlie Brown is real life.
Charlie Brown is boring as hell too. Timeless classic, great, but boring.
How about the Great Pumpkin?
Did you not hear me put that on that list? No,
Yeah.
I didn't put it on the list.
Wow.
Where was your Halloween tradition of the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown?
I actually used to watch that a lot on Halloween.
Because there was nothing else on.
Yeah, could be ABC right after I was done trick or treating.
Man, I remember watching like Sci-Fi Channel. They always had like some kind of horror movies going on. I always turn it on to something that I get scared and turn it off, scared and turn it off. That's the first time I saw Hellraiser, and I'm like, what the fuck is it?
What is he? What is he?
That's the first time I called somebody by their first name, by their name. I was like, who's this pinhead? It's like, I was just trying to be a funny little shit. And
yeah, you're like, oh.
It's like, he's actually called Pinhead.
Did you get scared then?
I was actually scared of Hellraiser because I, like, as a kid, the fear of hell was real. You know, having a mother forcing you to go to these, like...
Catholic.
I couldn't even, like, Wednesday, get off from school. Get ready for other school. What other school? God!
God! You just, like...
They taught us how, like,
at
Halloween is all about evil spirits and stuff, and I'm sitting there with my Sam Hain makeup, like, putting the devil horns in the air.
Yeah.
Fuck you, teacher.
You don't know my rules. Yeah. Halloween.
But anyway, I don't have anything else to talk about Halloween, other than I hope you have a safe one. Remember, hide those razor blades deep inside those candy bars, or else you're gonna get a...
Man, Milky Ways are the best.
Yeah. Actually, Three Musketeers. You really want to do something? Take a pin, put it... No, I'm just kidding. Do not take this... We do not condone any of this stuff. If you do this, you're a horrible person.
Yeah. The kids are the future. We can't...
Do you think anybody dressed up as Pennywise and hid in a sewer?
Someone's probably still down there. Someone's still waiting for that boat.
Which Pennywise were you doing?
Which Pennywise? I don't know.
That didn't even sound like the new one or the old one.
I don't know. The one I wanted to do, I guess.
Oh my god.
Sorry, that wasn't a Pennywise. It was a Pennywise knockoff.
All right. Well, that was our first holiday special.
Yeah, I guess so. For more to come.
Next year we're gonna have to think of. Oh man, we have to do a Thanksgiving one. When we're gonna talk about all the turkey we ate. Which turkey did you have in 2006?
His name was Charles.
I never name a turkey. I just
you
like
ever named a
food.
turkey? I take them out on a date and I wine and dine them because
And then you hack, and then you pretend it's a horror movie and you hack them.
Yeah. Then my mom stuffs them and cooks them. Hey,
you actually killed a turkey?
No, man, you're crazy.
Well, all right. So I guess this is the end of episode 1 of this podcast.
Yeah, Panicky Pod.
Panic and Friends.
I'm the friend.
There's gonna be that episode where I'm by myself, and I'll be like, great, I gotta fucking
Panic in me. I'm panicking.
Panic alone.
Panic solo.
Yeah, okay.
You're welcome. You can use it.
I mean, I'll write it down. I guess
I'll write it down.
All right, so everybody, happy Halloween. I know this episode is going to be uploaded after that, but you can freaking like listen to it next year. Maybe get in the mood or something.
You still
get yourself
enjoy
some pumpkin pie and pumpkin spice cider and pumpkin. I'm like I don't know what I don't know what I gag more from pumpkin spice. Or babies being changed, and you will open up the hood to see the person.
What if the baby was a pumpkin and it just